Good morning YouTube, how is everyone doing? I'm here today in Ibiza Town. It is early June, the weather is shining. It hasn't been shining so well, but yeah, we had a couple of thunderstorms there. But today so far it's so good. It is early morning, I want to point that out, so if this video does become looking like it is quiet, it is early morning. It's just gone 10 AM. I'm going to go and have a look at these yachts because a couple of the big ones are coming in. None of the super yachts just yet, but I'd imagine they're going to be coming in the coming weeks. Let's go and have a look at these ones. So I'm just taking a walk around the back here by the yachts. There is some nice yachts, but as I mentioned, even though they do look really big, that's not a super yacht. The super yachts usually dock here, and as you can see, there's nobody here at this moment in time, with the views looking over to Dalt Vila. Hello lad. Oh, what's the chances? I actually know that guy. So yeah, if you are wondering where exactly I am, this here is, I'm just gonna put my bag down because I've done a little bit of shopping. Had to get the essentials, the old socks and boxers was running out. So this is Leo. For the older crew that might not know what Leo is a very extravagant cabaret place. I was there once, I got very lucky and got invited because it's way out my budget. I got invited there by a couple of guys that watched the YouTube videos from California. It was about 2 years ago during COVID. Incredible show. Leo was El Divino, so for the older people that are watching this, that is El Divino. As you see, this is Dalt Vila. We might take a little bit of a walk up there because it's got a couple of hours to kill. Many times I've done that, but yeah, today I was coming in just to do a bit of shopping, so this vlog will probably be a bit all over the place. The reason I'm doing some shopping is that we are doing a video at Figueretas opening party tonight. That's going to be a huge event, so yeah, get ready for that video if you're watching this one now. Last night I was meant to go to Amnesia. My friend was playing, unfortunately I didn't get the confirmation in time, so I hit the bed early, so I'm fresh today, hence why I'm here early in Ibiza Town, and it's been a beautiful morning so far. So I'll keep rolling and let's see what we can do today. So the bars behind me are closed at the moment, but it is only 10 AM. So if you do come here tonight, or any night, it'll be hustling and bustling, full of people. Really good place to go, really good place to go out. Drinks are relatively reasonably priced, I guess, but we are in the port of Ibiza, so use your imagination. You're gonna probably spend the best part of 10 euros per drink. If it's a cocktail, then it's gonna be a little bit more. We're just gonna maybe take a little bit walk up the Calle de Virgin. That's up there. Again, there's going to be nothing opened, but it allows me to get into Dalt Vila. So we're up here now on Calle de Virgin, another busy street at night time, full of bars, full of people, really good place to go for food. This is known as the gay street. Now the last time I said that in my vlog I got in trouble, but I don't know what way to describe it. I mean, what do you say in this day and age? It is 2013. As you can see, the pride flags are all up. In the coming weeks, it is Pride here in Ibiza. I think it's the second week of June. I'm going to say the 13th of June. But again, coming here at night time is incredible. Just look how close-knit the community is and where all the seats and stuff are. It's a really nice place to be. So I was going to tell you about some of my favourite rooftop bars around here, it's gone. Oh, that's a shame. Ah, I didn't know that. Yeah, we'll walk back down this way now then. So that was a coffee in Croissant Show. That is one of the most famous sort of coffee places in Ibiza Town. The coffee cost me €3.20. I don't normally talk about prices, but somebody asked me to put the prices of things. So yeah, with the views like that, it's worth it. So when I actually first started these vlogs, I didn't really know where I was going with them. And I tried for so long, but they just didn't work. I brought in all the big names. I think the first video I done was with Paris Hilton, Craig David, Rudimental, Arma van Buuren, all these huge names, and I thought that was where I was going. And what I've noticed is when I include these type of people into these videos, you guys don't seem to watch them, but when it's me just aimlessly walking around town with no plan, you seem to like them. And like I said, today's video is just me going in and doing a little bit of shopping, so I thought I'd take you with me. And we're here just at the bottom of Dalt Vila. We're going to go up to the viewpoint. I'm not going to go all the way up because I'm gasping for a glass of water. I should have initially bought a glass of water there, but you can see it is stunning around here. And once again, it is only gone past 10:30. So we'll keep walking. I hope you're enjoying it, because I am. It's a beautiful Friday, and like I said, I really want to show the different side to the island. That's why I done the drag show in the last video. Not so many people watched it. I understand it's probably not to everybody's liking or everybody's taste. Tonight I'm at David Guetta. Again, that won't be to everybody's taste, and younger people watching this probably don't like this video, but they like the David Guetta video. So it's a bit of everything. It's a bit of Ibiza, and I think that's the beauty of the island. There's so much to do, so much to see, and hopefully over the next couple of weeks I'll be able to bring you that almost daily. So we're going to go up the steps now. Oh, I'm starting to sweat. So we made it to this part anyway. I'm not going all the way up there, like I said. I just don't feel like going up there today. Wasn't planning to. So as you can see, the view is stunning up here, and these are the rooftop bars that I was talking about. You can see them here. You can imagine the view when you're having a drink there. And then we're going to go back over to where I was earlier, below where I said I was coming up here, and that was right all the way over there. So you can see where the rich here, where the super yachts meets the poorer area of Ibiza Town. Just a bit of contrast. We're going to make our way back down, and I'll go into Vara de Rey and have a little look around there, and see if we can get some water, because like I said, it is gas. It's gone into like the 25 degrees, whereas the last couple of days it's been so stormy. Hope you're all keeping well. Do let me know in the comments when you're coming out to Ibiza. I have met so many of you. It's mental, absolutely mental. One of the reasons why I'm up early and get this video done and dusted, and then I'll have an early one and head off to High Ibiza later. I was making videos. I went to a place last night. It's a new place in San Antonio, and it's called Alayun Sunset. Had some friends over. Again, sorry, they weren't friends, they were people who were watching the vlogs who had bumped into, and now they have become friends. So we went and watched the sunset, and yeah, it was a stunning place. I'm going to cut to some shots like that now. As you can see, the cocktails were good. Should I say cocktails? Mocktails. There is no alcohol in that. And obviously the sunset right beside Cafe Mambo, Cafe Del Mar, just a little bit further around, a lot more chilled than those venues. And tonight I am going to Jules before I go to High, which I will cut into my next vlog. I was also at Bambuda for some Asian food. Edwin van der Sar was sat next to us, as well as Steven Gerrard. They weren't sitting together, but that's the type of time we're at now. You can see a lot of the professional footballers are arriving on the island, and you'll probably see that in the press soon. You're going to see Messi coming in here soon, your Ronaldos. And then that's really when the summer gets going. We've been blessed because, you know, summer normally starts this week, but we've had 2 months of this. April was beautiful, May was terrible, and now we're into June, and hopefully the weather continues. And back we go. As you see, Ibiza Town is ideal for couples. May I add, I am working on a couples guide to Ibiza. I may be single, but I've been on a few dates. As well as everyone who purchased the first initial Ibiza guide, thank you so much. Hundreds of you bought it. One person wasn't happy because they said that I misled them. I told them it was 100 pages. In fact, it was actually only 90 pages. What video?
I will play it there.
You're gonna play? Yeah?
In the square?
How long?
I don't know. I will come every day, but I follow your.
You see my videos? Give me. I'll come back in like half an hour, okay? Okay, see ya. Some guitar player said he watches my videos, so he wouldn't give me an answer when he's gonna play, but I'll maybe walk back up. I'll get him another day. If you're watching this, buddy, nice to meet you. I'll try and come up another day if I don't come today. If I do come today, you'll see him in the video shortly. So we made it to Vara de Rey, and I think that's where the anxiety stems from. Since starting YouTube, obviously I never imagined that people would recognize me, and I nearly tripped. I never imagined that people would recognize me as much as they do, and it's hard to put into perspective unless you're actually with me all the time. So you get these people that are actually double taken, and you're like, my mates always say that guy's looking at you, and then eventually someone will come over and talk, which is totally fine. I actually love it. I love meeting new people. But it can be a little bit daunting, especially when I had the skin problems. I was very unconfident because I just wasn't confident. But as of the last week, I feel like a new man. Like I said before, I do suffer sometimes with anxiety, but a lot of that had to do with the diet. I've got a fitness coach as well, Sean, who's been on me and keeping on top of me, and that's been incredible. It's made me accountable, and yeah, I continue to go to the gym now from today forward, and I haven't drank alcohol now in over 9 or 10 days, and I'm actually out more and I've enjoyed it more. I haven't ate bread, tried to refuse sugar, had a cheeky wee dessert at Bambuda the other night, but one dessert's never gonna break your back. I really need a water, by the way, so we're going to go over to a cafe that I go to quite regularly. It's cheap, it's cheerful, it's on the harbour, and I'm going to grab a water and then we'll go from there because I'm gasping for it. That was Cafe Marisol, one of the more affordable places in the harbour. The water cost €2. I know it was a very small bottle. I could do with another one. There isn't that many supermarkets apart from this one around Ibiza Town when you actually are looking for one. Behind me is the Standard Hotel. I will have a look at that another day. It has a stunning rooftop pool and a rooftop bar, cocktail bar, but we're not going inside. I've just been in the world's smallest supermarket. You couldn't swing a cat in there. Not that you should be swinging cats, but there was a guy in there, right, and he was I thought he was working, so I was speaking in Spanish asking, is there only bottles of Cola Zero as opposed to cans of Cola Zero? He just looked at me and he's like, okay? So I said it again, and then he was like, I don't even work here. So it turns out he was actually taking the beers, but he went in with an empty box to stock up on the beers. I felt like a piece of what an idiot. This is Parque de Plaza de Parque. If you bought my Ibiza guide, you'll see that I recommended Cafe Madagascar, which is in front of me now. If you haven't bought my Ibiza guide, I would advise you to go and buy it now. It is in the description. It is €20, £20. And like I said, almost 100 pages. Only 90 pages, but 90 pages of places that I recommend. Rather than you message me on Instagram and me have to repeat myself constantly, I wrote the Ibiza guide. Everyone has been super happy. If you bought it, let me know in the comments what you think of it. As for the woman that asked for a refund, your refund will be with you in the coming days. Enjoy the guide, keep it on me. I'm not too bothered. I'm sure you've had plenty of use out of it because it is a digital copy, it's not a paper copy. So, and it says that when you're buying it as well, guys, so don't think you're going to get a book sent to your house. I'm not that good. Maybe one day I'll write a book. I've definitely got enough stories for a book. We're in Figueretas now. I have 1 hour to kill because I've just had to get my bike serviced. So it needs new oil. Obviously I've been driving it today, so I'm gonna have to wait for it to cool down before they can change the oil, and then once they change the oil, I will head back into San Antonio. And yeah, Figueretas looks beautiful today. Plenty of people on the beach. As I mentioned before, it is quite hot today. I'm going to see if any of my friends are floating around Figueretas. It is Friday, so it's very likely that somebody's going to have a drink. I'll pop down, have a coffee, and then I'll show you around the place.
Just wanted to say hello to you.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, we love you.
I was just making a video actually. yeah.
You've not posted one for a while.
No, I'm just making one right now.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
How are you? So where are you from?
Oh, good. We live in Andalusia.
All right. Do you see what I mean? It's so nice to meet so many people. They're lovely. They're from London and I think Hull. I'm going to go into the restaurant now and have probably another coffee. My friends that I thought was in Figueretas no longer live in Figueretas, so kind of lonely today. Hopefully the motorbike will be done and dusted in a few minutes and then I'll be back on my way. That was my brief but short tour of Figueretas. As I said, I just popped in to have a coffee with Hosey there, and I'm gonna go back and pick up my motorbike. Today's vlog was about making a vlog out of nothing. Like I said, just went to pick up a few things in the shop, get my oil changed, show you a little bit about Ibiza, and as I said, tonight we go to High for David Guetta's opening, so if that's something that you like, stay tuned for that vlog. But I'm going to wrap it up here, and thank you for watching.
Where are you from?
Australia, Adelaide. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've met so many people like from all over the world, but
Yeah.
that's mental.
Yeah. There's not many Aussies here. I guess it's because it's
Just quite a few.
not many from Adelaide.
So just as I went to wrap up the vlog, as you probably can see, I just literally put my phone down and I met a lovely couple from Adelaide in Australia. They were on their honeymoon and they said that they were watching the vlogs and they got a bit of inspiration, so I gave them a bit of advice to go to tonight. Obviously it is Calvin Harris at Ushuaia and High is David Guetta. Both events will be sold out, so I advised them they were probably better to go to maybe Clapton tomorrow or Ants at Ushuaia, where it's maybe less busy because it is getting late and the tickets for that event seem to sell out. So if you do need tickets, do drop me a DM on Instagram. But please remember, when you're asking me for recommendations, it takes up all my time. So that's why I wrote the Ibiza guide, which you can buy in the description.